Okay, guys, this is Derek. Hi.
Hi,
Hey
Derek.
man, how you doing?
We're
How's
here.
you guys doing?
Very good. Yeah.
No, I'm good. Are you helping me or how am I doing this?
He's gonna help. I'm gonna help.
Okay, all right. Wasn't informed on how to do this.
Oh, okay. So I need you to just lay down on your back.
Okay. But I need to take out keys and stuff or?
No,
It was just,
no. This is a healing mat. It's not a massage mat, so you're not gonna feel anything as far as a massage. You're not gonna feel any vibrations or anything like that.
Okay.
It's a micro digital circulation. So what it does, it goes in digitally and clean out the cells, clean up your cells.
Okay.
So that your blood can flow through your body the way it should have been flowing a while back. Because, God actually designed these bodies to heal themselves. But we have put so much trash in our bodies.
Okay.
We've clogged it up like a drain. So all we do is clean your cells out.
Okay.
I believe that when was the last time you drank water?
Probably this afternoon.
Okay, we need you to drink some water.
Okay.
Because when we stir up all the trash out your cells, we need to be able to flush it out.
Okay.
Derek, you want to tell them a little bit about your situation?
Oh, give me your name first.
First name's Derek. Situation: diabetic, lost leg due to diabetes. I have fibromyalgia, finicky, chronic pain, back issues. What else is there going on? 3D surgeries. Just trying to find a path to be healthier.
You finish up when you're done.
Okay, cool. So just lay back.
Yeah, okay.
So he just had surgery, what, how many days ago?
June 2nd.
On your leg.
Yeah, it's I had the original amputation done 2 years ago. I had complications, and it caused a bone spur and a muscle slid back, so they had to redo it, take the bone spur off, and reattach the muscle so I had a firm stone pad. And it's a big gap right now. So I'm just trying to not only get my legs strong, heal, but the diabetes, the pain, all the stuff that I deal with on a daily basis.
Different people's bodies do different things, and we do it just different things. Different people's bodies respond to different needs. Some people feel it immediately, feel something. Some people call me the next day, and they come in the other day and say, "I didn't feel anything," but you call me the next day, she said, "I think it's mental, because I'm feeling a little healthier, I'm feeling real super good, and I have a little bit more energy." So,
That work?
yes.
Wow.
Within 24 hours. So some people it takes 3 or 4 treatments. It's going to take that anyway. So we set it up so we can get at least 4 treatments right away. This is the concentration mat, and what it does, I'm going to put this on your knee or down your leg, so they can also start to go into the area that really needs it. Right. Just gonna really just gonna lead it across your ground.
My snore. So I have a tendency when this kind of stuff just relax and build up.
Now, the research on Bateman was in over 18 years in Switzerland and Germany. They use laser technology. It's also been endorsed by NASA because I discovered that when the astronauts come back from outer space, they eat ribbons off. They can't walk up flight of steps because of the circulation of the blood. This also gets rid of jet lag. It also helps in eliminating 99.9 plus 1 of diabetes. I have a friend that he has a neuropathy,
Yeah,
and his balance was off. He's a Vietnam vet, and so am I. And he told a story in our group because he could feel the difference after 4 or 5 treatments. His balance is better, He was off a lot of pain medication.
When you saw me coming down the stairs, that's not just because I have one leg, it's because I have neuropathy.
Yeah.
And I can't feel my weight distribution.
Yeah. And also, he discovered that he had tingling in his feet after 15 years of nothing.
He started feeling?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And he told me that, and along with other 25 other vets. And what happens is that the machine is a lot smaller than we are. The technology that they use is, I found out the other day that they have their own satellite that they beam their signals off of, and nobody can do it. Nobody can duplicate because they have over 5 patents on the technology that's inside the beamer.
Okay, sit up now. Need some help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that extra weight on there anymore.
Let's just relax for a minute.
Can you pull that
Wait a
up?
minute, baby, hold on. So, I don't say that you're cool.
That, I was telling you, my low back usually locks up. And when I lay flat, it hurts because it's locked. And that first session, I could feel it. I was worried it was just going to get tighter and tighter, but it's going away. And right now, it's totally loose. So, and then like this thing, I can normally can't straighten it, and it's straight.
Wow.
I normally can't go beyond about like that.
Yeah.
And it's-
Wow, look at you.
So I've got more motion than just that. That's
'Cause
freaky to
now-
me because you know I can't. That's part of going up and down those stairs because my legs bent all the time.
So now we're gonna be able to see
But
if
see,
you
I
can,
can extend it and there's no pain.
we'll be able to see if you can go up and down the stairs easier
Well, I
now.
can, yeah, well, it's going to be easier because I already know. Because when you have pain, you doubt yourself
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
because it hurts. Now, just it's already feels stronger.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like. How do I put it? You know how when you used to go to football and you get iced, and then that you get iced for 20 minutes, and then that 20 minutes after you get that flush feeling. That's what it feels like. But it's not going away. It's not getting tight. It's not doing anything. It's literally I can't. That's the straightest my leg's been in forever. I normally can't do that. Period.
Wow.
That's
My
crazy.
leg is
Wow.
constantly in that position, and I can.
Well, I'm sure glad I brought the camera tonight.
I am
Me
so
too.
glad you brought that.
Normally, if it does do that, it pops,
Uh-huh.
and it's all full of crud right here. Normally, this is where it gets tense, but it's almost like it's gone. It's not. I can't explain it because there's no swelling. I should have showed you my leg before because normally this whole area protrudes out.
Well,
a
I
little
have
bit
you on
because it's
video
full.
before.
Well, we don't know if it got my leg, but normally it's so full of crud right here that it won't go beyond that, and it's not
And the
anymore.
more treatment you get, the stronger you're going to get.
It's just,
Because all it's doing is just cleaning this stuff out of your blood.
And you know,
That's why it's very important for you to drink a lot of
like
water.
to flush it out. And you know how I always tell you about there's certain muscle spots that you push that if I joke and I say if I was a secret agent, you push that spot, I'd give you everything I had, all my secrets and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have those spots right now.
Wow.
It's like I can push them and there's no pain.
Toxins
It
up
doesn't.
there.
It's freaking me out, dude. I'm not joking. This is one of the spots that it hurts a little bit, but normally I can't push it because it just hurts too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
my legs feel way different. There's no stiffness anymore. Normally I feel like I feel so
Rigid
rigid. It's like I'm gonna break.
because the circulation is no
Yeah,
circulation.
I feel like
It's
I'm
not
gonna snap,
getting to
and
the-
it feels like everything is stiff, and it has to stay stiff,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna fall and break myself.
Yeah.
Right now, this is what's freaking me out is the motion in my leg that I've got back and just that.
range of motion is all.
It's normally I can't do that normally. I can't. It hurts too much to do that, and now I can do it. There's no grinding. There's nothing.
I got the goosebumps right now.
This is 3 surgeries and massive arthritis,
Yeah.
and I can straighten.
It gets rid
I
of
literally can
arthritis,
straighten
too.
my leg. That's
It gets rid of arthritis.
you know how I can't stand long periods of time on my bad leg. It doesn't hurt to stand. I could probably stand here for a good 5 minutes with no problem.
Wow.
You want? You
I
want
mean,
to sit down
I'm
right
able to
here?
put weight on it without pain. So I haven't had this much relief in my knee in forever. Wow, this is
That's crazy.
Because normally it's bent like this and it gets tired. Yeah, I can lock it back and it allows me to have. I'm not putting as much stress on the knee and the stress on my muscles in the front, and it's not fatiguing. The fatigue usually sets in within a minute.
Dad can record you saying it.
Are you going to come in, Joe?
Yeah, he's coming in right now.
Okay, what now?
I want to record what he just said.
Okay, what did you say, Joe?
That's probably a
I'm
little
just
too
trying to
high.
recover from having my knees and like legs really sore from today's workout. So I want to see what it can do for my recovery time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sit in the high chair if you want.
You said it's too much. We'll keep one right now. You don't have to go no further.
Derek, now what's this here that you're carrying on that pack? And you have, I noticed
It's a vac. It's a wound vac. It's
uh-huh.
a machine that when you have an open wound, they hook it up with a sponge and they pack it in there. And it constantly recirculates. It brings fresh blood into it because of the suction. You can see how this is spongy. This isn't part of the vac. This is just a padding. This is the same sponge, but because it's being sucked down, it's hard. So it's in my wound, and what it does is it flushes out all the bad infectious materials that would normally sit in there and kind of fester. And it allows to constantly keep that out, constantly keeps it dry, but it also constantly sucks in new blood. So it's one of the things that they talk about how normally my situation would take anywhere from 3 months to 4 months to heal. They're saying it'd probably take less than 2 months because the wound vac is the latest and greatest thing. So,
And
but
the Beamer's going to even do better than
I was
that.
going to say that on top of the Beamer, my leg, I cannot believe how good my knee feels right now.
That's good. That's good.
That is just freaking me out.
Yeah, that's good. Because what it does is where the capillaries are, you got one blood platelet going through there at a time, and it picks up the sludge. And and once it's dispelled, it goes out through your urine or any other facility, the sweat, and that's how it cleans it. So what the Beamer does, it gets the sludge out your blood. It oxygenates the red blood cells to give them more power. And if you don't have anything wrong with you, you're going to receive 30% more energy anyway because of the circulation, the microcirculation, the digital microcirculation that the Beamer offers is a win-win situation for everybody.
You talk about when you have chronic pain issues, you talk about you're going to have your big pain. But then you have all these other little aches and pains that pile on top of that. And I always talk about how if I could get something that could take away those little aches and pains, that it would help the bigger aches and pains feel better. I'm telling you right now, I don't have that little bugging, constant stiff pain in this leg at all. It feels like it's taken 10 years of pain away. Dude, it's freaking me out right now. I'm in my head. I'm being skeptical because it's me. I don't know if in 20 minutes it's going to go away, but obviously it's working.
So what I want you to do
and repeat the sessions, but to give me that kind of, this is better than methadone pills. This has taken the pain away, not just numbed it a little bit. It is. I don't have the pain right now. I have no pain in my leg right now. None. That's why I can straighten it, because it doesn't hurt.
Derek,
I have weakness, but I don't have pain.
can you do me a favor?
What?
Look at your watch right now. What time is it?
9:15.
Okay, I want you, we've been off the thing for about 5 minutes, you'd say?
Yeah. Time and how long it takes.
Time it how long it takes for the pain to come back. And then each time, I want you to time it.
See how much longer it lasts.
Correct.
Okay.
And I want to see if eventually if it just goes away completely.
That's just.
Okay?
And I don't have. My calves are usually. My calves are usually rock hard because they're so tense all the time from supporting my weight. They're so loose right now. It probably looks nasty, but it's loose because it's not. My calves are always blown because it hurts so much. Plus, I've got to now carry all my weight on this leg. But my calves don't hurt. Dude, it's like I had a 100-hour massage. It's crazy.
And how long were you on there for total?
They did 2 8-minute sessions, so 16 minutes total.
So 16 minutes on that device that we both came here skeptical about.
My knee feels better than it's felt in 10 years. It feels like I have no arthritis.
Wow.
It's freaking me out. It feels like I have no arthritis in my leg right now. And these surgeries are 30 years old. And all I have is chronic arthritis pain. This has been more healing and more pain relieving than the hardcore level 1 drugs that I take for pain. I take methadone for pain 3 times a day, or twice a day, but 30 milligrams in the morning and 20 in the night, and it doesn't come near the pain relief that I just got in 16 minutes.
Would you consider weaning yourself off that crap if?
Well, I've got to prove that it's going to work and
Yeah.
last. Yeah, I'd buy a machine because of the money I've spent in methadone costs alone.
Yeah,
over
but
the
you know
last
that.
12 years.
But you know when you ran out of methadone the one time.
Exactly. You
So
saw
we're
me
gonna
go
have to
through the
wean
roof.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna.
I was going to off myself because I was in so much pain.
As I say, keep coming back. Leave
Yeah.
the right place.
Do you need me to sign something?
Yeah, let's put your name and stuff
I can do this. Is
there. Yeah, I understand. We know the story.
when you live in pain, chronic pain constantly, you wake up on a day-to-day basis and you accept it and you think that it's normal, so it becomes a normal part of your day. And so you could be in excruciating pain, but your mind has learned to deal with it in a way that you kind of put it at bay and you hide it, and it hurts constantly 24/7, but you're able to cope. I take level 1 drugs, methadone, gabapentin stuff to help with my pain, and all it does is take the edge off. I was on the machine 2 sessions of 8 minutes, and I have what feels like 20 years of arthritis gone from my leg right now. It is just taken the pain away. So in my head, it's the reason why it's freaking me out is because it's making me realize how much pain I'm in on a constant basis day to day. And for this to be gone right now, it's literally freaking me out. It's making me feel weird. It makes me feel like I can squat with one leg, like I can hop and jump. When I know structurally, because of the 3 surgeries, my leg can't do it. But pain-wise, I feel like I could do it. It's just...
Jared, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When's the last time you could remember that you didn't have pain?
I can't. That's what I'm telling you.
How many years?
I have not had this relief in. I can't tell you.
More than 10
I've
years?
had these surgeries I had over 30 years ago, and the arthritis started kicking in probably. So 30 years ago, I was. How old was I? 22, 23 is when I had the knee surgeries, and I'm going to be 50 in September, which is a couple of months away. And I would say within 10 years of those surgeries, so say my early 30s to mid 30s is when the arthritis started kicking in. And so you're looking at a good 20 solid years of pain all the time. And right now, it is gone in my leg. It is not there. My leg feels normal, 100% normal. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. I just know that it feels good. I feel like I could go out and party and dance and jig, man. People that don't have chronic pain, people that don't live in pain on a day-to-day basis don't understand this. But there are people out there that do. They live in pain all the time. They will understand what I'm saying, especially if they use this and it works like it just did. I can't get my head around it right now. I literally cannot get my head around it because you're talking 20 years of pain. And to be in there for 15, 16 minutes, I'm sitting out here right now, and I have energy. I have no pain. My back, I'm sitting in a chair. I normally can't sit. You see me squapping. My rear end hurts because I move all the time. I don't have pain right now.
Can you break dance for us right now?
No, but I don't have it. I don't have it, and I don't know what else to say.
No, that's all you need to say.
It's-
Actually, that's.
My back feels good, my leg feels good, my rear end feels good. Every part of
Now
it.
we only have one more thing to check.
Yeah.
Joe, can you feel any difference from
I haven't got up yet, but
Oh,
feels
why-
pretty good.
why don't you get up?
I don't have any stiffness. I don't have anything.
Now it might be different with him because you have such level of pain.
Yeah, he's younger. He
Yeah.
feel relief.
It definitely feels better than it did before I got on it. A lot better.
Really?
Yeah. I still can feel it a little bit, but I only got half the time he got, so could be a difference there.
It just feels like everything loosens up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just feels like something's been lifted off of it.
Yeah, I was really tight in my hamstrings, and like I feel like it like made that a lot less, but my knees are still a little bit sore. But definitely my hamstrings and my calves are a lot loosened up now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling you.
Yeah.
If I could get to a point where this machine, if I sat on it twice a day and I had this kind of relief, I would never take a pain pill again in my life. I'd never, because this relief is 100 times better than the pain relief that I get from drugs, hardcore drugs.
Wow.
So
This can be addictive.
you've been there. You see the medicine I take, which is methadone. I've tried the medical marijuana. I've tried all that stuff. It doesn't work. Sitting on this thing for 16 minutes tonight, I literally can't stop talking. I feel like I'm drugged. It's almost like because
Euphoria.
it's taken. Yeah, it's exactly it. It's what is that thing that
Adrenaline?
gets released? Not adrenaline. It's
Oh, a dopamine?
a dopamine. Yeah, I feel like I've had 5 beers. You know, I'm just easy. I'm relaxed. This is one thing, but I don't have the pain in my low back right now, and I don't have the pain in my rear end from sitting. I don't. This feels like the cushiest, softest chair I've sat in 30 years. So
And that's
no,
Wow.
I just can't stop talking. I can't stop babbling about this.
Okay, Derek, we're here day 2. One of our major concerns was how long this would last for. It's been almost 24 hours, probably 23 hours from last night. Tell me how you feel now.
All day, been really good. The only thing I regret not doing is drinking more water. The pain has been subsided, but I did feel kind of sick throughout the day just because I knew that was the toxins in my body and I should have drank more water. But my knee's been doing really well. The pain is coming back, but it's taken this long for it to start to, the arthritis to start to build up in my knee. And I don't know if you can see it on the video from last night, and I'll see if I can show it to you. I talked about the swelling in the top of my knee. Last night when I was flattening my kneecap was flat. Today, the kneecap's popping out, and that's where that fluid and that arthritis builds up. So we can see if we can see it.
Okay.
So I'll go in here.
All right.
It's okay if I sit down?
yeah, go ahead, man.
So, yesterday after the session, we showed how flat my leg could go. And it was down, it didn't have an arch in it at all. And now you can see, come to this side, but now there's an arch. I can't get it down, and you can see my kneecap is up.
That's as far as you can bend it?
That's as far as I can bend it.
Okay, okay, good.
Straighten it. That's as far as I can
Straighten it, yeah.
straighten it. I can't go any further.
Okay.
So and last night it was flat, completely flat. So 23 hours later, it's probably been building up for the last 10 hours, but it's nowhere near as painful as it was yesterday when I first got here. The calf pain. Another thing, let's show you. Last night when we were done with the session, you could hit my calf and it would wobble. You can see how stiff it's already getting. It's one solid piece. It's not as wobbly as it was last night. So that's the inflammation coming back. My back is still good, and my rear end is still good. So my low back, my tailbone, all that stuff, I'm feeling fine. The major pain that's coming back, and it's not coming. It's nowhere near as bad as it was when I first got here last night, is the calf muscles and my knee. So we'll see how the session goes today, and we'll keep notes to see how long the pain stays away this time.
There you go.
Yeah, we talked yesterday about how after the session, my leg I could completely straighten it. The knee, there was no inflammation. I don't know if it can be seen on the film from yesterday versus today, but you can see how puffy this knee is. This is where all the pain and the inflammation, that's why I can't straighten it. So yesterday, we could straighten it and it would go. I didn't have this arc. I could literally, and now I can't do it today. So we'll see we'll video after this session to see how flat it goes again, to see if this actually goes down, because I can feel the fluid build up and all the tension building up. And also yesterday we talked about my calf muscle. It's still a little bit loose, but last night when I hit it, it was really wobbly. It's filling up again because it's constantly stressed and it's constantly working. So it's constantly hurting and it's constantly stiff. So it's been 23 hours. This has been probably coming on half of the day, so the last 10 hours I would say. But I only had one session, well, 2 sessions yesterday, 8 minutes each, and we'll see where today's session, how far it goes tomorrow. So,
Okay, now you're done with your session.
yeah. So this is, I'm holding it where it was before, but now I'm gonna let the weight deal with it, and it goes all the way down. And you can see how flat my knee is now. But before it was sticking up, because all that fluid and all that tension gets built in there. But this is now flatter. It's not popping up as high, and the back of my leg is flat. Before it's like that. I can't even go beyond. Now I can push it down. That's what. That should be able to be seen now. So, yeah, I can straighten it. It's the same thing as yesterday.
Yeah, that's good.
Normally I can't. You know, in the morning you want to like stretch like this. You just want to. Normally I can't do that because there's so much arthritis and it's like it hurts too much. And when I get up and walk, I'm in competition with Snap, Crackle, and Pop because I snap, crackle, and pop in the morning. And this morning when I got up in my crutches and stuff, nothing. No popping, no nothing. So, feels good. Any questions?
How about the pain?
The pain's gone. It's subsided. I feel, let's do the calf now. So we saw the calf before. It hasn't quite loosened up as much as it did yesterday, but those trigger points aren't hurting at all. I don't, normally when I do this, I'm like going, it's very, very intense. But no. It's getting to that point. You can see how it's getting wobblier. And when we first did it, it didn't do that. So hopefully you can see it. So let me know. When you have it, you learn to live with it. But when it's gone, you're like, wow, I was that bad. I have not felt this good. I haven't been this internally happy. I was listening to the radio on the way here, just going, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. And you know what? This is a real-time pain relief. This is good. It penetrates everything down to the all the way to the bone. Okay, but I'm gonna let you have that.
And you
just put it on wherever
just apply it wherever kind of.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it's good for your muscles. Any cramping, anything on top.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Because like if it's stiff in the morning, you can put some on there.
And it happens pretty quick?
Oh yeah. And
Relief in minutes.
And it
Sounds
works.
great.
It works. That's the new product out from Oklahoma.
It's like when I move it, there's obviously that I have arthritic. But basically, what arthritis is it's fibers that grow between your joints, and those won't go away. But I can feel them in there, but I don't have that residual outer pain that causes. The only pain I have is right here. Did that just ding?
No, that's my phone.
That was your phone? And that's the fibers, but all the pain that goes along with it that usually makes my legs stiff and ache all the time, that's gone. It's a feeling of euphoria. I just feel mellow. It's the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing. I don't need a beer, nothing. I could do this every day. So it's just, I'm not going to go off like I did yesterday, and I just let you know, it's just cool being out of pain. Really cool.